It's like you've given them access to you, and that is what the apps are essentially for. Yeah, I'd say 3 months is a bit too long of going backwards and forwards, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm an empathetic person. I've been caught up in the whole empathy play. So, there are people out there that just want the most empathetic person they can get their hands on. And it's not in a malicious way. It's at the start, but they just want someone who can prioritize them. And I'm thinking, having got caught up in it, it is unhealthy. That's why I was reluctant to say I'm not picking up that they're not genuine. I've got the Knight of Cups here. However, if somebody is interested, they want to get you off the app too. I know, but just remember what they're presenting to you or what they're messaging you is putting you in a position of being empathetic, being the caring, nurturing person you are. All of their communication is geared to your empathy coming in. It's not geared to getting to know you, is it? So start prioritizing them the same way they prioritize you. Match their energy. I'm not saying cut them off, but 3 months is a lot of time. And seriously, if I was in hospital for 3 months, I would be removing myself from the app. Because I'm not available, am I? Okay, now, vintage wisdom, sign of the times, law of positivism, magic of unicorns, energy and spirit. You get to choose. Scorpio, welcome in. You get to choose, Janine. Energy and spirit. Okie dokie. Here we go. They're starting to show the horses now. So I'll do this and then I have to go and see if I win any money. Because I'm in sweeps. We draw sweeps. We don't... Yes, I have had a flutter. But I draw sweeps. Yeah, it's gambling, but Scorpio... It's the only horse race in Australia where you can put 50 cents each way on a horse. It's just... People who never gamble will always have a little flutter on the Melbourne Cup. And yes, it's like, is that gambling if I spend $1 on a chance? It still is, but... Everybody has some... Well, not everybody. There are some people that don't follow it. Yes, they've made it that way. It became a Melbourne tradition during the Great Depression in 1933. And Melbourne has stuck by it. Good on Melbourne. I love Melbourne. I love where I live. Just one of those places that's got quirks, it's got history. Okay, letting go of urgency, surrender freedom from time constraints. And Janine, I feel as if this is going to Yes, we've got great coffee here. Of course we do, Jack York. Of course we do. I feel I've never drawn this card before, so I have absolutely no... I feel you're the one putting urgency on things. Janine, if that makes sense, just let me know. This card shows a man running out of a room filled with clocks and calendars. He has notes to himself, and the air of urgency pervades the room. Through all this frantic expectation, a tree has grown into the room, and he has attached clocks to it as well. You've become immersed in tasks and obligations, losing your self-priority and peace of mind in the process. But it's time to let go of the urgency and overwhelming demands. Surrender control and the need to stay on top of everything. Start focusing on your own life, the tree growing in the room. By setting boundaries and prioritizing your own self-care, you'll actually make it easier to get things done and to say what you need to say. And the affirmation that is part of this card is, I deserve to relax and let go. I live my life at a peaceful pace and in a truly self-caring way. I love that for you, Janine. Given the reading that I'd picked up for you, I actually think that card is pretty apt. Learning who's worth your time and who's not. What's worth your time and what's not. I think you need to start prioritizing this person the same way they prioritize you. If they are unwell and still wanting to communicate on the app, they should be putting some urgency in it. But I feel like it's a pity party for them. And look, it was only recently I discovered, and I thought it was sad really, it was recently I discovered that there are some people that are on the apps, they don't want to connect with anyone. They just want someone to talk to when they're bored. And it's actually a real thing. So working out where they fit in, 6 days of radio silence, it's like, when they do pop up, say something like, didn't the hospital have a charger? Most hospitals now have USB ports. No, even the ICU has a USB port. A friend of mine is in the ICU, or was in the ICU last night. And even the ICU has charging ports. They're not actually in the ICU, they're outside where the visitors sit, but they still have charging ports. And Melbourne's never claimed to stay up with the latest and greatest of anything. Yeah, it does say a lot about the priorities. And look, I said the person that I used as an example, I said to them, you need to hug someone that's actually known the person that passed away. And in that response, it was all about poor him. You know, I don't know this person that has passed away. I'd only just started talking to him. It's like, get your priorities right. His priorities were not right. It's like you're burying someone that is close to you. Why are you on a dating app? Duh. But anyway, I will be back. If I do get kicked off the net, I will definitely come back. But I'll be back as soon as I can. And I am back. And the horse race has been run. Second and third. Third for the sweep I was in, and second for my little flutter. That's going well. I haven't checked that yet, Scorpio. Seriously, 50 cents each way. Something. Made my money back. Isn't that what you want? Making your money back? The sweep I don't know, because I'm not attending the party. I'm streaming, so I'm not attending the party where the sweep is. And thank you to Janine, who thanked me for the reading. And Jack York Hawk, you are up. And I feel as if you... And welcome in, Sinful. Jack York Hawk, I feel as if you've walked away from a situation only to find that somebody started paying attention. Did we put a list up? Because I didn't hit next. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I do not know what happened there, Melody. I'm sorry. I'll start with Jack York Hawk because I feel as if I've got the energy already. Jack York Hawk, can you understand walking away from a situation and all of a sudden they're interested? There you go. But it's the pretending. Okay. I feel as if a promotion may have come with the pretend respect. I feel others may have actually left. Two of Wands. Yeah, this is a battle of wits. No, I'll get to Melody. I usually boost subs anyway. Jack York Hawk, if you can investigate your in Australia we call it superannuation. In the US I think it's called 401k. It's the retirement fund that you get when you're working. Please check it. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the toxic person leaves. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, check it. Make sure it's got paid into, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if the toxic person leaves. They're going to leave behind a little bit of a mess. I feel as if long service leave or been with the company a long time and they're waiting for their anniversary date, or in Australia it's a month after your anniversary date. Seven of Swords. Okay. Then I feel as if there could be an audit coming up. Whatever it is, they're leaving just before S hits the fan. Shit hits the fan, yeah. They're leaving just before shit hits the fan. And I feel as if they may have offended their boss. Yeah. I 10 of Cups, I feel as if they are going to leave. Keep your ear to the ground and keep your ear to the ground, because I do feel as if you may be left cleaning up the mess. No, there you go. The Star. Yeah, keep your ear to the ground. Can you understand an unusual circumstance where the toxic person admitted they were wrong? I'm going back just a week. I've got the Sun at the bottom. Incapable of doing so. As I said, please investigate your superannuation account. I've got the 10 of Cups, the Star, and the 3 of Cups. I feel as if there are already people willing to follow you. Wonderosity, thank you for the sub. There are other workers willing to follow you. And I may be wrong, but is this in the medical field or medical related field? Not at all. Then I'm getting some machinery stuff that to me looks like it hums like a CT scanner. I don't know how else to describe what I'm seeing. But Jack your cork. Okay, yeah. Just be careful not to get too friendly now that they're sort of being chummy. I feel the two of you could leave at the same time. there are industrial printers. That's the humming that I could probably hear. But it's like, I feel as if the people, and you're not poaching anyone, they're just wanting to leave as well, and you set the standard. But now that this person is trying to be kind in their own way, I would use now as a time to actually reject that kindness. It's sort of like they're wanting to show that they've got allies. And you've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. I feel it's going to work out okay, but please protect yourself. Yeah, but don't make your reaction transparent. Because people see, I've got the Fool with the Devil. People actually see and make assumptions on what they see. So if they see that you're tolerating this person, they can assume friendship. Yeah. So don't be that person in her corner. But I feel you could leave at the same time, and that's why that's important. Yeah, I feel as if you could leave at the same time. And that's why it's important not to let anyone perceive that you... Because I feel as if there are people wanting to follow you. Okay. If it's not this person that's a 10-year... Is it you that's 10 years? Just past 15. Okay. Because I feel as if there's a long service bonus. In Australia, I was lucky companies I was employed in, it was 8 years, but for the majority of people in Australia, it's 10. I feel as if there's a long service bonus coming up, and it's quite significant. It's significant enough that you could take a year off. It wouldn't be equal to being paid. It would be just comfortable, but you could take a year off if you wanted to. Yeah. You've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's under that. 9 of Swords reversed. 9 of Cups. Okay, I can... There you go. I do feel you and the toxic person could leave at the same time. I am getting here as well that there is a desire for an interpersonal connection. Okay, Jack your cork. You get to choose the Oracle. Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. Law of Positivism. Okay, this is Shireen Oberg, and I do sometimes argue with Shireen's research, but they are beautiful cards, so I'm not going to get it out of the system. Okay. Is it you that's going without sleep, Jack York Hawk? I feel as if you're trying to fit everything in and you're going without sleep. Don't worry, I've done it too. You're sleeping a lot. Okay. Oh, that was quick. I follow the... I feel this resonates with you more than most. I follow the cycles of my body. And I feel there's a natural order to how you approach every day. And it resonates with you. Okay, let's see. I follow the cycles of my body. We are in a cyclical reality where there is no beginning or end. Life is a spiral of events happening on many planes and dimensions simultaneously. Our body connects to Mother Earth, the seasons, weather shifts, the moon, sun, and planets. We have a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly cycle. And when we complete our cycles, we can find the patterns and spirals we have entered. The womb, both physical and energetic, also has processes that connect directly to the moon and seasons. In 1 month, as cyclical beings, we have an inner winter, spring, summer, and autumn. An inner dark moon, waxing moon, full moon, and waning moon. This means we constantly shift between yin and yang, rest and activity, receiving and giving, dark and light, introversion and extroversion. Therefore, we must tune into the body in each stage and harness the potency of that specific stage. Thank you, Star, for the hydrate. Coffee time. Oh, okay. When we are in our dark moon phase or winter phase, we might need more rest and less activity and are more intuitive. When we are in our full moon phase, the summer, we can be more active, productive, and energetic. When we learn about the natural cycles, we learn more about ourselves and our deep connection to both aspects. That's deep, but I do feel as if you are in winter phase. And I feel as if you've been contemplating taking a few days off, considering I don't believe you've had sick days. You don't know whether to wait until closer to your exit date or take them now. Oh, Australia should be warm for Christmas, although it's raining buckets here in Melbourne, Australia. It is spring. I feel you need them now. And your body is telling you you need those days off now. So that's what the Oracle has. And I didn't argue once with Shireen. So sometimes the cards are the cards. Staycation next week. That's good. I want to go somewhere north of where I am. I've had a few family obligations and draining the energy. I thought I was going to do it for my birthday and then found out I already had bookings this week. Yes, I'll remember, Melody. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I'm so happy I promoted you to mod. Oh, see, that's where I was thinking of going. Victorian wine country. I actually live near Victorian wine and cheese country. But there's also another spot that makes gorgeous wines. So, jack your cork. If you do, let me know because I'll probably be in it. Now, Melody. Oh, the hot air balloons. It is magical. I know where you're thinking of now. You're thinking of Mansfield. Don't forget to check out Castlemaine's Chocolatier. They have a wonderful chocolatier there. You're welcome, Jack your cork. But yeah, I feel you need to take those days off to avoid snapping. Now, Melody. Melody, are you experiencing a headache at the moment? A headache and some muscle aches? Just a yes or a no. Remember, I've got to learn what side of my head to listen to. Muscle aches. I feel it's on the right side of your body, towards your back. Oh, thank you, Jackie O'Cork. I saw something in the camera that didn't exist, so let me... Yeah. I feel you may have been a little bit sedentary lately, as in not moving much lately. Okay. The Lovers. Four of Wands. I feel this is a wish reading for you. You want to know the path to your love point. Yeah. And yeah, I get that. That's the feeling I got. It's like I haven't been doing much and it spirals downwards, so it gets worse. I feel as if you're wanting to know the answer to connecting to another. It's burdened you. And I'm always like, if a connection burdens me, I step away from it. You might be talking to this person online. You may be with this person and it's just... It's not moving forward. It's standing still. Yeah. Step away. Because it's like it's standing still and you've lost yourself in it. Uncle Jimmy's basement. Welcome in, Jimmy. Haven't seen you for ages, but cheers. Thank you. And I usually have champagne on my birthday, but I had the universal bitch slap last week. Okay, I need to turn over 10 of Pentacles. You're fearful that if you walk away, you're walking away from something of potential. Okay, Melody Addict, I can tell you something that I do. Not that I believe that people can drain our energy without our permission. However, I have experienced when I've been presenting in public that because I am open, I'm receiving everybody's energy. What I do is I build, and in my mind's eye, I actually make the mortar. I get the bricks lined up, and in my mind's eye, I build that wall in front of me. Now, you still have to see through it, so don't make it too high. But I feel the person's stuck at the sacral chakra for some reason. So you don't have to build it too high. And I feel the pain you're feeling, you associate with this person connecting. So I do feel as if you're feeling it around the sacral chakra. Yeah. Anybody who is stuck in one chakra is imbalanced. So yes, you may be feeling it, but do you really want someone so imbalanced that they only care about one thing? I feel you need to detach from the burden. Yeah. I feel as if you, at one point, you saw marriage potential with this person. But they're very dark, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, I want someone that can open all their chakras. Just like I do. Okay. It doesn't matter if you met in person or not. It's the level of connection. Initially, the level of connection was high as if it was only the two of you. Hopefully you're able to find that mantra, that visualization that can actually protect your energy. And just remember, if you are feeling it yourself, that you can only feel it if you give them permission to invade your personal space. No, you're not connected for eternity. We sign soul contracts before we come. If somebody is mean to you or cruel to you, you can cut the tie. If you snapshot any of your conversations with this person, print it out and set fire to it. That's another way of getting rid of toxic connection. Yeah, cutting cords is See, this is where it starts bordering on Wiccan, and I'm spiritual in my faith. I do feel you need to do something, but do it for yourself. And it might be as much as actually forcing physical movement in you to shift your chakra. People we connect with will always have some sort of impact on our day-to-day life. It's just, in my beliefs, we connect with people in this world for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. To me, this feels like a reason person. I connected with this person to understand the reason that chakras help me align myself, not align to others. That's okay. Sometimes you do have to hit that proverbial rock bottom before you climb up. There you go. A reason, a season, or a lifetime. There was a reason. It's completed. Let it go. Move on. And hopefully that resonated, Melody. Okay, which oracle would you like, Melody? I've got Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. You get to choose. Vintage Wisdom, my 27 centimeter oracle deck. And this is by Victoria Mosley, and the artwork is fantastic on it. I do feel as if the card is going to resonate with kindred spirits, or a new soul tribe, or self-love. Because I can see moving past this. I can see him moving past this. Come on. There we go. Harmony. Moving past it. And to tell you the truth, I haven't had this card come up on a stream reading before, so this will be interesting for everyone, including me. Okay, harmony. The word harmony derives from the ancient Greek word harmonica, meaning joint agreement, concord, and from the verb harmozo, to fit together or join. In linear terms, harmony describes many things, from the construction of temples to the mathematical cosmic phenomena to the theory of music. However, the intimate language of harmony is found in all life. The card depicts a solitary Orpheus, musician to the gods, playing his lyre in a secluded temple. The 7 strings of the instrument correspond to various planets, and the sides represent the relationship between heaven and earth. The melodies Orpheus creates were said to enchant and unify all animals, birds, and beings. Swallows dart and dive overhead against a canvas of indigo night sky. In the human aura, the colour blue represents healing and takes on sacred significance in many ancient and iconic religious paintings. Drawing this card, you are asked to release any possible feelings of conflict, judgment, or isolation by attuning yourself to the encompassing frequencies of harmony. Bear in mind that in musical terms, there is a vital place for unison and dissonance, and the dance between them makes for a colourful and original composition. Furthermore, a shared appreciation of both aspects is essential between the players. And so it is with life. The art of listening, whether to the needs of others, the voice of nature, or the silence of your own soul, is essential to discovering your unique part in the great symphony of life. And I feel as if this card of harmony is calling you to listen to your own symphony. Not just a symphony you created with another being, but the symphony that you have as your own Orpheus. Because there's not 2 people creating the music here, there's only one. So Melody, listen to that tune of your soul. And hopefully that resonates for you, Melody. Because everybody has their unique tune. Okie dokie. Yeah, listen to your own melody. It's appropriate for your name too. I didn't get the pun until just now. See, the universe slapped everything out of me. Okay, last Coca-Cola. Oh, and we had everybody trying to join. I like being popular, but yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. You all want me, and I've only got so much of me to give. And I'm just going back to make sure it didn't skip anybody. No, it didn't. Good. It's like I felt all the energy coming in and I'm like, oh. Okay, stay up there, you stupid things. For some reason, last Coca-Cola, I was going to give this deck away and I didn't. But it's asking me to use the exotic dancer. I feel you've been creative with your person. In a good way. It's created stability. Oh, you haven't seen the cards yet. This is the dirty deck. But I feel as if you finally got to the stability part with your partner. It's like you're on the same page. No, just yes or no. I haven't turned over a card yet. It's just the energy I'm getting. And please turn away if you're offended by any exoticness. Okay. You've started realizing that you're complementary opposites. It's like you've got provider and physical energy matched with nurturing and conservative energy. See, this is what I mean about it being the naughty deck. So I do feel as if you've actually created some sort of signal to let each other know when the other's feeling left out. There's more fun now. I have to say there's more fun. It's like the seriousness has been taken out of the situation a notch. There you go, the seriousness. And you've started realizing that you're more the boss than what you thought. Yeah. You're more the boss than what you thought. Okay. Your person may have even suggested a dress-up game. Karen, you're going to get yourself in trouble here. But I can tell you one thing. It goes back many years. I was with somebody much younger than myself. And I was always so busy. And I was earning quite a bit. And so money wasn't an issue. But for Valentine's Day, we each exchanged our own homemade coupon books. We each exchanged our own homemade coupon books where something that the other person wanted, they could redeem a coupon. I'm glad Jack Yorkhawk got it, but I could get myself into trouble. No to the dress-up game. Okay. I feel as if I feel as if there is a miscommunication on what each of you need. Oh, it's a great idea, and it doesn't, it costs the paper that you use to make up your own coupon book. And it's individual to each individual couple. So you have to have communication in terms of what would you like more of. And you can put, you can do it together or you can do it separately. With the person I was with, we did it together. And we each made up our own coupon book. So what the other person wanted was in the coupon book. And vice versa. Because I get balance in this. I get each person getting what they need. Well, that's fine if that's your wish. Jack your cork, it does not matter. It's you and your significant other. It worked for us and we decided to do it for Christmas and the following Valentine's Day. My birthday, I still wanted jewellery. But it works so well that we actually did it quite frequently. I'm glad there's balance. That's what I said. Last Coca-Cola, there is so much balance here. I feel as though your femininity is now respected. Oh, I don't like those pre-made coupons. They're ridiculous. They're generic. Whereas being part of a couple isn't generic. And Scorpio, I actually think those pre-made coupons at the adult shops are all written by dudes. You know, the 40-year-old had none dudes. I want to say hair time, time to pamper yourself. Just that time to pamper yourself. Last Coca-Cola. And rest time as well. There you go. And I feel as if it's appreciated and you're starting to see the balance. It's not ideal yet. But have you noticed when you start feeling pretty, that you get more of what you want? It's not a manipulation tactic, but when you feel confident in yourself, you do get what you want. Call me Yo Daddy. This deck hardly ever comes out. Yes, but you're doing the makeup for yourself. You're not necessarily doing it for your partner. You're doing it for yourself. Yet I feel as if you may not get compliments on the makeup, but you get more of what you want. And I do feel as if there's a financial matter that's resolved. See, you're doing it for yourself, so your confidence comes out, and yeah, you get more of what you want. But I do feel like there's a financial matter that's resolved, that's calmed things down a bit as well. There you go. It's also added to the calmness. Oh. And I see it improving. Well, maybe make up the coupon book and you ask him to put that in the coupon. Call me Yo Daddy, definitely. Like, these cards rarely come out. I would start trying to understand the reason underneath the finance issue. Because a lot of people that go out with me do not understand that it's not about the money situation, it's about the communication situation. I had to put those cards away. They were freaking me out a bit. They don't often come out, but when they do, they're accurate. I have to give them that. Yeah, but there's other topics that need to come, that need to happen before. It's like, it's one topic. To some, it is just a bit of paper. To others, it is entrapment. It's like, are things going to stop? Yes, I got that last Coca-Cola. Certain things I don't say, but I did get that. And I was actually going to give those cards away, but and I feel it's improved other aspects of your life. It's like when people feel they can be open and honest about any topic, life becomes easier. Life does become easier. Okay, Charlie was in first. Oh, I'm feeling like, whew. Okay, Sylvie, thank you for popping up. Okay. I have to go where I'm getting taken. No, it wasn't too much last Coca-Cola, and hopefully I was able to help. You know, you can... For me, the coupon example that I gave was one of the best things I did within any relationship I've had. It cost us nothing. And yet I was on a good salary where I could afford to do interstate trips frequently. And yet that wasn't what either of us wanted. And we found that out by doing those coupons. Look, I got a little embarrassed. I had rouge on the cheeks, don't worry. But in a good way. I like it when it happens in a good way. Now, Sylvie. Okay. I'm feeling as if there's been unexpected hiccups. Okay. I feel there may be a sister involved. Unexpected hiccups, sister involved, Sylvie. Just let me know if you can understand. Not all of them. Look, my guides don't show me everything. There you go. I feel as if there's a distance and there's a lot of people trying to bridge it and it's just not working. Sylvie, if you can let me know. Disconnect and boredom. Yeah. I feel like there's a distance. It boils down to an understanding or a misunderstanding. Yeah. This is definitely with a sibling. Now, Scorpio, you're into angel numbers. Can you tell me what 444 is? Sylvie, can you understand expecting kindness to be taken for weakness? It's like I don't know what's true. Okay, there's balance. You've been seeing it a lot, the 444. Well, it came up. There's uncertainty over whether this has something to do with being envious. Thank you, Scorpio. I'll take the protection. Because I do get protection. There's a firm foundation, but it's like the disconnect and there's someone's playing games here. Or there's a third person whispering untruths. I feel it's a third person whispering untruths that's got people confused over motives. Yeah, it's like everybody seems trapped to move in any direction. And I feel this is within family, and I feel as if family, if you were to view certain negative situations that had happened in each person's existence. Okay, yeah, it's the waiting game. Everybody's waiting for everybody else to make a move, and it's like a stalemate. Is this mother putting child against child? I have to ask that question because it's like really confusing. Okay. It's news to you. Then it's not. I feel as if there's a gossip in the mix. Someone is gossiping and confusing the situation. Sort of like adding the hurdles, adding the uncertainty. If I say it that way, does it make more sense? It surprises me now how many people don't get their information from the horse's mouth. It's like we assume things far too much. We take other people's words on situations that have nothing to do with them, but everything to do with someone else. Yes, but when it comes to manipulative people, we're actually giving them more power. Yeah, I felt it was within family. Are you the one that is being presented through the eyes of envy? Family members being envious of you? Thank you for that, Sylvie, because I couldn't get... It's like, and it's not true. It's... There's one saying that I've held on to for a very long time, and it's, gossip is spread by idiots and believed by fools. Yeah, I know. It's the same with me. There's nothing to be envious about, and yet it still happens. And to me, it's gossip is spread by idiots and believed by fools. But I feel the isolation you've got at the moment. I feel it's led to you being isolated and uncertain on what action to take. I'm going to turn over the next card. Yeah, it's left you isolated. Look, I've got the trapped in fear bit. It's like you've tried to engage in family, and I feel this is recently. And it's like everybody's left you. It's like a waiting game. Everybody's just left you to do you. And it's like you're left with saying, what on earth is going on? I can't tell you what's going on because I have no clue. But it's led you to emotionally withdraw from family. There you go. Lucia Lumini. I'm tongue-tied today. Good afternoon. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon here. But thank you for popping in, Lucia. Sylvie, I feel as if there is, I almost want to say, a nephew that you can confide in. A nephew or a cousin that you can confide in. It is a male. 6 a.m. for you, Lucia. I've got kicked off twice due to internet activities. You know who the cousin is. Confide in them. I feel like you'll get information that'll clarify this situation I'm picking up. And I feel as if the nephew or the cousin is October birthday. Or birthday now. It's like October or now. Okay, I feel it will unclutter this energy I was getting, Sylvie. And hopefully that resonates for you, because I think it's important in the next month. Okay. Okie dokie. Thank you, Sylvie. And Horse-Drawn Portrait, you are up. And Scorpio made it in. I was crossing my fingers for that, Scorpio. Okay. Hopefully Horse-Drawn Portrait is still hanging around. Yes. I'm glad you made it in. For some reason my viewers dropped, so who knows? I just need Horse-Drawn Portrait to pop up. I'm feeling like I'm absent from keyboard. Or away from keyboard. Thank you, Scorpio. It's unusual for Horse-Drawn Portrait to do that, but I'm going to put this deck down. Okay, I've just got to remember. I'll put the list up. Okay, Sinful. Hopefully Sinful is there. Okey-dokey. Did I walk enough? Nah. Hello, Sinful. I'm getting through. Okay. Okay. There we go. My phone's going berserk for some reason. Now, Sinful, can you understand wishing upon a star for something to happen? Okay. I do feel as if it's been a long time that you've been wishing for this. Okay. And it's shock after shock. You feel like you're getting further away from this wish. It's not for a relationship-based wish, is it? Strength. Okay, this is better. I feel it is a relationship. Happiness. 10 of Cups. That'll do it. But I do feel as if it is a connection with another person. With the Knight of Cups coming in. And the Ace of Wands. It's like, I feel as if I'm Donkey in Shrek. When Donkey says, I think I need a hug. And it's like a hug with genuine affection would lift you up. There you go. And I feel a hug with genuine affection would lift you up. But you're also partly in your mind wishing you could have that when you needed it. Thank you, Sylvie. And yes, cyber hugs to Sinful. I've got the Queen of Pentacles coming up. I do feel as if, and the Hierophant. I do feel as if it's coming in. Okay. It'll initially come in through friendships. Because I feel as if life isn't fun at the moment. Thank you, Scorpio. Hug power. 6 of Cups. You just feel that whenever you've tried to connect with people, you've been let down, or you seem to choose the wrong option. I feel that's behind you, not in front of you. Okay, which oracle would you like, Sinful? I feel you need to give yourself a little bit more credit. I've got Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. I choose. Okay. Vintage Wisdom. Whoops. That was a snap. And that was Freedom, just in case anyone missed it. Freedom with ancestors. You don't have an ancestral anniversary coming up? Like the passing of an ancestor? Oops. Come on, Karen. No. That's okay, I had to ask because the way I split the deck, it was weird. The way I split the deck was weird. I do feel as though the friendship connection is going to show up in the oracle as well. So we'll see. Intuition. You know this is right. Sinful, I feel as if at times you consider yourself a little bit stern or a little bit factual and serious. Don't worry, I consider myself factual and serious too, so join the club. Intuition. Night has fallen, and the spirit of the Greek goddess Selene, symbol of the moon and intuition, pauses in peaceful contemplation. She doesn't look peaceful, she looks stern. She's got the dove of peace on her shoulder. She awaits the guiding voice of inspiration to move through her as she seeks the answer to a predicament. On her right shoulder sits a dove, a constant and familiar presence, and a spirit messenger linking the realm of insight to the mortal world. The river beyond glistens in the light of the moon, and like the unconscious mind, contains hidden secrets and new life beneath its mysterious silvery surface. The guiding light of Mother Moon, by her very nature, echoes the cycles of womanhood and feminine instinct. Inturia is Latin for intuition and means to look within or contemplate. Drawing this card, you are being prompted to do just that. Seen through the quiet lens of meditation, intuition can lead to your own knowing. Everyone possesses intuition to varying degrees, but it does not thrive well in the domain of excessive thinking and I'm getting tongue-tied today. Analysis. While the intellect has a vital place, this card reminds you to look within for your answers. Knowledge is taught, and by contrast, intuition is caught. Visualize your mind as an empty chalice to catch the messages springing from the fountain of intuition. Since knowledge expounds outwardly, while intuition listens inwardly, by listening, you are more likely to reach wise decisions in the face of adversity or any situation in need of clarity. All the oracle cards carry symbols which have been designed to trigger insights, and the intuitive faculties for this card are no exception. Look for any clues in the symbols or colours that may have specific relevance to your question. And with that as the ending bit, I'll actually turn the card around so that you can see it in the camera. Okay. Can anyone else see the heart above a scroll? I'll point to where I think I'm seeing it. Here. No, wrong way, Karen. The scroll's there and the heart's there. So it's like combining actual wisdom with intuition. And I feel as if you know which friend I'm talking about that's going to be the catalyst. I do feel as if there's a bit too much reliance on the knowledge. You know how scary life can be. And it's like you're always on the lookout for the other shoe to drop. And that's the analysis that the oracle that Victoria Moseley was talking about. When analysis takes over, our intuition vacates. So I feel if it's book learnt, or if it makes sense, it's not your intuition talking. It's your intellect talking. Okie dokie. Now, let's see. Is Horse-Drawn Portrait about? You're welcome, Sinful. But I do feel as if... Thank you for the hydrate. Need my coffee. I do feel as if you know who the friend is. Okay, Horse-Drawn Portrait. Okay. Now, it should be Horse-Drawn Portrait coming up as next. There you go, Eternal Peace for me. And I might give Horse-Drawn Portrait a little bit of time to get to keyboard. And I'll go for my walk. I am going to need reminding that I've also already drawn Horse-Drawn Portraits next. But if I go for a walk, hopefully things will become clearer. So I'll be back as soon as I can. Thank you. Thank you, Scorpio. Okay, horse-drawn portrait usually does not disappear in that way. So I'll just put up the list and yes, appears to be absent but usually doesn't disappear. So I'm going, especially after subbing. Wonderosity. That means it's you. Hello, Wonderosity. Can you understand? I know we're in a computer-based society, but can you understand spending way too much time in front of the computer for work? There you go. But I'm getting numbers. I'm getting like coding numbers and stuff like that. As I tune into you, I'm getting like numbers. Can you understand numbers? That's okay. I haven't taken you off the queue, horse-drawn portrait. I've just moved Wonderosity to live, which I'll do in 2 seconds. No. Okay. That's all right. I just knew it was computers. And I know we're in a computer generation, but sometimes it's way too much. As in me, when I do way too much, I can feel my rear end spreading. Yeah. I feel as if you're working towards something that's going to finish in March. It's exhausting. No, at the moment, I've had my walk, Scorpio, so my rear end is fine now. Yeah, it's exhausting. Wonderosity, can you understand why March is coming up as important? Okay, I've got to stick with this. It maybe is that, but I'm picking up in your life, March is important. In your life, March is important. You may have been at the computer too long and it's stressing you out a bit. There you go. You're going to be happy with the result. It's sort of like you haven't been smiled upon for a few years. This year is going to smile upon you. And hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I can understand what I'm picking up because it used to be the same for me, only my tired trigger was driving for a living. Now, it's not what you all think. I wasn't a delivery driver or something like that, but not that there's anything wrong with that. But I used to drive from one branch to another, to another, to another. So I was constantly on the road. And as soon as I got out of the car, I had to snap back into it and do the boss thing. I feel as if you see the computer as neglecting your heart space and its current computer stuff, not in the past. Yeah, current computer stuff, not in the past. Neglecting your heart space. I got the Ten of Cups and I got the Ace of Cups. It's like I feel like I'm sacrificing my joy for the computer work. And no, it wasn't your last job. This is now. In a roundabout way, it's actually going to be profitable for you. And I don't mean profitable in the sense of, yes, I do see something good coming back to you. But I feel from your heart space, there is something that is going to reveal itself. 8, 9 of Pentacles. There you go. Something is going to reveal itself in the time you're sacrificing at the computer at the moment. You felt breadcrumbed in the past. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I like where this is going. You felt breadcrumbed in the past. I'm talking about your heart space here, not projects. Heart space. Love, happiness. I feel something is going to reveal itself because you're at the computer. Okay. 3 of Cups. I like this. Temperance. You're defending what you know is the right thing to do. And there's someone that you might even be unaware of this person, but there is somebody that is going to admire you for sacrificing to do the right thing. Because trust me, there are so many people that would know, okay, this is the right thing, but it's interfering with my happiness, so I'm not going to do it. And yet there is someone here who sees that you are sacrificing and admires it. And it's going to create steam. I even think you know who I'm talking about. And I want to say it was the person that was disappointed you had to take a break. Yeah, steam as in, doesn't anybody remember? No. I'm the only one that remembers cartoons of old. Where you would have someone sitting there and pulling their shirt open and steam would come up. Or they'd go like this. Yeah, I'm showing my age on my birthday. I'm showing my age. But I feel that initially this person didn't appear very supportive. Thank you, Wondrosity. But initially this person did not appear very supportive. Thank you, Moramos. I'm the right side of 60. I'm 59, so that's why I can remember all the old funny cartoons. Thank you again, Scorpio. But yes, Wondrosity. Initially, this person was not overjoyed that you were going to be stuck at the computer. However, now they're seeing that you have ethics, that you have actually a good moral compass. that you take your responsibilities seriously. And I think you know who I'm referring to here. But there's going to be a heartfelt reward. So hopefully that resonates with you, Wonderosity. Thank you. See, all of that from picking up from your energy that you were stuck at a computer. Okay, which oracle would you like? I've got Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit, and 13th Oracle. Can't forget Corgi Duo's Oracle. Energy and Spirit. Okie dokie. Okay. Wonderosity, I have to detract here for a minute. Can you understand where there was a young person whose life was taken? I need to go back a few years with this. It could have been when you were similar age. Oh, okay. His birthday's coming up soon. Oh, it was, I want to say it was a big shock. I feel it's like initially it was missing. Initially this person was missing. It changed how you view the world. Of course it did. And you kept saying no down there. I feel it was close to home. But nobody took you seriously. Sorry, I'm going to start getting a bit emotional at the moment, so just bear with me. Bear with me. Is the 12th important? 1, 2. I feel like it could even be the 12th of next month. So the 12th of December. Oh, okay. There you go. And I feel 7th of... can I say it was also... the 12th of December... No, I'm sticking with Wonderosity here. Scorpio, I'd love to switch, but I can't. I'm feeling a bicycle was involved here. And the number 12 was on the bicycle. See, I don't need cards to connect with the spirit world. Still under investigation. Okay. Just keep it in the back of your mind for when that information does get revealed, that you've had confirmation through spirit. Okay. I'm also getting a... I'm getting a song and I don't want to get it wrong. I feel like it's Bon Jovi. It's a song and I feel like I'm getting it wrong because yeah, I'm not hearing it clearly, but The riff, the beat, the rhythm, it takes my Aussie mind to Bon Jovi. Okay, if you can have a thing, I feel like It's My Life, Bon Jovi included. Can you understand that It's My Life? There you go. I feel it's important to this individual. Okay. Now, anything else? Can you understand yourself hiding underneath? Can you understand Wonderosity hiding underneath? I can't call it a cellar. It's like it's like the fence at the bottom of a house. I can accept a porch if it's got grates going horizontally, because it's like I'm looking through the horizontal. Okay. I want to say it was that quick. Your brother was there with you. You were worried that there was a lot of suffering. I want to say it was that quick. Your brother was there with you. And I feel you needed to hear that. What a shame nobody listened to you. You never walked it alone, though. I want to say your brother was there with you every step of the way. So your years weren't stolen. They just brought you closer together. Even though you're in different realms, it brought you closer together. Most of the time they're waiting for you to pop up and they all of a sudden start. But this one, cheeky spirit person, waited for you to draw the oracle card before starting to speak. So you're welcome, Wonderosity. I just wish I could get more information. Okay. Now, here we go. Letting go of urgency. Again, it came up. I feel as though your wishing post-it notes still existed. Well, there you go. If you were thinking a lot, the thoughts were heard. Now, everybody saw me shuffling the cards, so I did not... This is the second time this stream this has come up. I feel as if you've been quite tough on yourself, giving yourself deadlines. This card shows a man running out of a room filled with clocks and calendars. He has notes to himself, and the air of urgency pervades the room. Through all this frantic expectation, a tree has grown in into the room, and he has attracted clocks. He has attached clocks to it as well. You're becoming immersed in tasks and obligations, losing your self-priority and peace of mind in the process. But it's time to let go of the urgency and overwhelming demands. Surrender control and the need to stay on top of everything. Stay focused on your own life, the tree growing in the room. Set boundaries and prioritizing your own self-care. You'll actually make it easier to get things done. And just as I was reading that, I had the spirit person interrupting me again. I haven't been given a name, but I feel the brother you referred to before doesn't believe in this crap. That's what I got told. The brother you referred to before does not believe in this crap. I think it was a brother you referred to, or brother-in-law. Okay. I'm trying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the brother that you referred to before does not believe in this crap. So, but I feel that brother is older. Whereas I feel you and the brother I'm speaking with is close in age. There you go. And I feel the brother that I am speaking of and you were closer in age. It's almost like I'm a year apart. I get the feeling of 8, 9. Three years difference. Okay, I can live with that. Okay. And the affirmation here is I deserve to relax and let go. I live my life at a peaceful pace and in a truly self-caring way. Okay. Can you understand why all of a sudden I'm getting a sore throat? I asked this, your spirit relative, to draw close, and I started getting a sore throat. You can understand. Okay. They take, as soon as it's confirmed, they take it away. So they're not suffering with it anymore. They're just giving it to you as evidence for your own peace of mind, that I'm not making it up, that I am actually connecting. And I feel as if there are shoes in a wardrobe that you've kept of this brother's. Okay. If it's appropriate, you can check with your mum. I'm just seeing, to me, they're like shoes that would be worn for a particular sport. And from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of laces. So they're shoes that would be worn for a particular sport. And there's so many sports that have lots of laces, I can tell you. But I'm seeing like fencing. Do you know what fencing is? Like the swords. I don't know if it's related to the shoes though. I just asked, tell me what sport, but then I got the sword fighting. And I don't know whether they're related or not. I know there's another name for it, that it gets called it at the Olympics, but I know it as fencing. So Wonderosity, take your brother's love and know that he was with you every step of the way. Right from when you were hiding behind the fence rails or the porch rails that were going horizontally. You just thought of it. That's okay. The information's for you, not necessarily for me. So just take your brother's love and know you never did anything alone. There was always a spirit presence there with you. Okay, horse-drawn portrait. There we go. Oh, I really appreciate you too, Wonderosity. Okay, horse-drawn portrait. I feel as if you've been arguing with yourself. And Moramos joined the queue. No, just a yes or a no. It's okay if it's a no. And first time in. Leland, welcome for the first time in. And all spots are taken. The spots have filled up really quick today. Working on my birthday. I never used to work on my birthday. I can tell you that now. So, can you understand arguing with yourself, horse-drawn portrait? Okay. I feel it's over what to do next. And there's a little bit of boredom that creeps in. It's like you're wanting to carve out a piece for yourself, a space for yourself. Yeah. You're feeling as if the world has just given you their leftovers. And you're wanting to take action towards that. You've started to, but you're ready to take a big leap. The world. There we go. Three of Wands. I can understand this. You're ready to take a big leap. Seems relatable. I'm glad you said that, horse-drawn portrait, because you've got the star. The big leap you're about to take is going in a perfect direction. And I feel as if you're looking at healing others, making sure everybody is accepted. Yeah, it's like, I feel as if you're wanting to bring smiles to people's faces. I feel as if there could be a little bit of fatigue creeping in that makes you reluctant to push everything into this. Yeah. It's like you've got, I want to say you've got an action wish, but you're expecting it to all come crumbling down. You've got the sun, though. I don't see it all come crumbling down. I just get that that's a fear. And it's based on fatigue. I might be seeing you going about it because I got start of action, full on action. And I've got the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune finishing it off. So whenever you feel negative about this particular passion, pick yourself up. I don't think I can answer that question with justice, horse-drawn portrait. I feel as if you're giving wisdom to others. Okay. Yeah, there's exhaustion here. But it's like sharing wisdom with others. In a very matter-of-fact way. I'm not sure about the pay. But yes, people listen. I feel as if you've already started this. Whether it's writing things down, like coping strategies, whether it is writing your story down. Whatever this is, it's made you pretty exhausted. Let's see. I'm just looking for pentacles in this. I've only got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're self-funding it. And it's like me turning up on a Tuesday. I love it when you guys sub, and it touches my heart really deeply. But it's something I never ask for. And I feel a similar thing could happen with you, Horse Drawn Portrait. Okay. I need to remove these cards here for this time being and see if I can see. I'm picking up like an isolated rural town. Okay, I do have Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles at the start. No, that was the start. No. But in some respects, it's as if time has stood still for you. I've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, so I feel as if that is where your support network comes from. Yeah, it's like time has stood still. It is up to you if you're going to take action, but I feel like you've written a lot down. Horse Drawn Portrait, I feel as if you've written a lot down. Let me ask you this, Horse Drawn Portrait. Does it make it any less real if it is rejected or dismissed? Does it make it any less real? If it was rejected or dismissed, would you think it was a dream, or would you know it was real? I got the worry. Don't get me wrong, I did get the worry. But I feel the worry comes out of tiredness. Replace the word real with factual. But I see you helping others as a result. But couldn't you also feel liberated having actually verbalized it? I'm saying that because sometimes when I speak from my heart, regardless of how it's heard externally, I feel liberated. I feel liberated. So hopefully that resonated, but I did see you helping more people doing this. And I want to say it's close to you and your partner. And hopefully that makes sense. There you go. Yeah, changing hearts would be better, but sometimes the hearts we change, we don't even know. Like ripples in a pond, we can impact people we've never even met. And I didn't realise that until about 10 years ago. I'm not sure on that one horse-drawn portrait. You may have to ask that female friend. I'm sure it would grab everyone else, horse-drawn portrait. Charlie, you are up next. Hola, Charlie. Horse-drawn portrait, that's a bit slow. Charlie, I'm going to have to just do this oracle card first. I was waiting for it, horse-drawn portrait. I sat in silence waiting for it. And when it didn't come, I wasn't going to ask, so I just hit next. So which oracle would you like, horse-drawn portrait? Vintage wisdom, sign of the times, law of positivism, magic of unicorns, energy and spirit. Corgi Duodec, 13th Oracle. I didn't even say it. There you go. Corgi Duodec, the 13th Oracle. And because there's not many cards here, I do draw a couple. It depends on what my guides want me to draw. Okay. Okay, come on. I think there's like 3 in the middle my guides want me to draw. Yep. One, two, three. I overcome, I am, I acknowledge. I feel that I do feel that resonates with your reading for some reason. Let me see. It's like you're trying to let go at the same time you're wanting to be heard. Okay. willpower, strength of character, code of honor, endurance, perseverance, success, and your own survival instincts. Will help your new beginnings, your personal identity, your enthusiasm, your initiative, your declaration, pride, authority, and your leadership skills are coming to the fore. Yeah, integrity, leadership, humility, reliability, standing by your word, shouldering the burden. So I feel as if you're taking your story taking leadership of your story, acknowledging it happened, and helping others by being the leader, by being the healer. So, horse-drawn portrait, hopefully that does resonate with you, because I see your strength coming to the surface, and it's strength you didn't expect to have. And hopefully that resonates with you, because I'm getting this empowered strength. And it's like community leadership. You're showing yourself as proof that there is better. So hopefully that resonates with you, horse-drawn portrait. Okay. Now, Charlie, I can get on with your read. I'm glad, horse-drawn portrait, because, yeah, definitely community. I haven't used it in a while, so... Okay. No? Okay, come on, guides. Give me clear direction, not just this wishy-washy stuff. That's why it wasn't clear. Under the oak. I feel like, Charlie, you're experiencing 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's like every time you think you're ahead, something pushes you back. Yes, it's Under the Oak Tarot. AKA Harry Potter Tarot. See, it looks like... I forget the name of the... Forget the name of the character. Every time you think you're getting ahead, Charlie, something pushes you back. Yeah, it's... And it does happen. Life happens that way sometimes. Okay. I do feel as though you're saving up for a particular purchase at the moment. So there's rest mode here. Yes, you're still going forward. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. You're still steps forward. But I feel as if you're saving up for something at the moment. It's something that's protective. What you're saving up for is protective. King of Cups. The Lovers. It could actually be a consultation with somebody that you're saving up for, because you feel as if people are dishonest. The Moon. Yeah. Dishonest and dismissive. The World. Now that's getting better. Charlie, you know you don't need anything else. However, I feel your emotions are affected moving forward. This could be consultation with a therapist of some kind or an accountant. There's a hidden resource you've only just discovered. Ace of Cups. There's a hidden resource you've only just discovered. I feel as if it was found by accident. Okay. My guides are showing me like a rainwater wheel. And for those that don't know about alternative energy sources, a rainwater wheel can create power. The UK have had rainwater wheels for centuries. Rome had them. The ancient Romans had them. I feel that the resource you've recently found is going to have more importance than what you think. And Charlie, hopefully that makes sense, because I've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, there's what I'm picking up, Charlie, that there's one that's recently found that is going to be important. I feel it has to do with water. It's like a water resource, an underwater source, or a generated where water and something else can be generated together. I know you'll watch it with closed captions after I finish. But that's what I have for you, Charlie. Oh, Light Seeker, welcome in. You've just come in. Yeah, take a close look, because I feel moving forward, future-wise, it's going to be of value. I do get solitude energy as well, but I feel that will be lifting soon. Okay. Yeah. As I started to say, that's the love oracle. Yes, I can do that. I do feel that the solitude will be lifting soon. I said that before I saw that you'd redeemed the oracle. No, wrong one. Got to turn around. And I should be back. Sorry about that. It took me a while to find the Love Oracle deck. And Moramos, sorry to see you leave. To tell you the truth, I had to put the Love Oracle away because I've sort of torn the cover. And yes, you want to know about your relationship and whether the person's telling the truth, Charlie. I want to say maybe not at the moment. Long term, I think yes, but maybe not at the moment. It's only a little, it's not massive, is what I'm picking up, Charlie. It's not massive. Because the relationship card kept coming up when I cut the deck. I feel this person's fearful of losing the creature comforts. And separating from their friends is also important.